From the Colorado State Capitol building, it's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Denver Broncos. On the Rams sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys loses a week ago, trying to get back into the win column here. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Denver. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's Dobbins. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That one on the former Notre Dame star, Mike McGlinchey. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Pat Bryant, the target there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stay. They're already heading backwards. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, who played his college ball, Greg, at the University of Florida.
You watch the film from last week's game, and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, That's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, no! 19 Tiger! Ready.
Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, L.A.
Rams, first down. A gain of 14.
Ready.
And the
Hawk
Rams,
70,
first
Hawk
down.
70. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
The 6-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
They'll throw here on 3rd and 4 yardage. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Robinson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage if that, but there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings. Cowboys. Let's go.
On the give, it's Robinson. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the jump.
2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Adams. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Third and goal.
Come on. Hit. Pass the 60. Hit.
He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to end it out.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of game.
Holding offense. Second half.
On second down, it's Nix. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. Third down and 3 as we are ready to get back underway. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Now it's Dobbins. They'll take this down to the 23. To remain cracked up to make the stop.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing. Nix. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Still second down.
Second down. Nix. He connects with Mims. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Nix from the gun on third down. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A 40-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Who's going to and this Rams offense come back onto the field? He's put together some hot campaign. Currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
Holding offense.
Play action now. It's Nix. There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
7-yard gain.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Here's Nix to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. To the pylon, he's pinned. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by Piñeiro is good. Broncos are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense drops back onto the field. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10.
Reno! Get it, ready.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Ready?
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 44. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Another run here for Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Ready? Extra time, extra time. Go.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
They run over center with Robinson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Hey, check that. Ready?
On the carry, it's Williams. And he's in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are on the board. It's 10-7.
Broncos 10, Rams 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh! And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Back to throw is Nix. And he's going to make his way out of bounds. That did not work as planned. Good size loss to take on first down.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. Off balance throw. It's complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you work.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. Look wide. Get this one complete. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. throw going to be caught by Pickens. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job. Separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Rams offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready, ready.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
29-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Luka Nakua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of
Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Come on.
We'll run it here with Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
On the ready.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing third and 6.
Three. 19, 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Javonte Adams. Touchdown, L.A. His 4th TD grab of the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on. Time accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Broncos 10.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Big snap on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
First time to looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Ready?
At the 41-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Come on, come on. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Williams. And a strong first down run with pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Now Robinson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Check, bounce it. Here we go. Check. Check go.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Rams first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's close to another first down. First down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and a yard. At the 40.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding. Offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. This one's caught at the 4. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and... goal.
1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Robinson goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Los Angeles.
Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Now it's Dobbins. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2
Yeah,
yards.
so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Brings up 2nd
Jared
and
first.
15.
He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught at the 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must. They come out for 1st and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need...
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Rams offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Here we go.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. Physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
At the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on. Ready.
On the give, it's Robinson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Puka. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Williams. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
4 yards.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On the ground, Williams. And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
9 yards.
The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run with Robinson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second down, goal to go.
Deputy. Cowboy 80. Ready.
One more time, it's Robinson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Hardy now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Rams go up by 7, 28-21.
Broncos 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll throw. It's Nick. They come up for second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now the spike comes with 28 seconds to go. Here's a big one. This third down. Back to throw is Nix. Ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's good.
Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
39-yard line.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a